of your education bracket leads to arguments and misunderstanding. You be explaining obvious shit. Hey, I don't like when you sit here and talk to bitches at 3 a.m. But why? What do you?
So the question is, dating outside of your education bracket leads to argument and confusion. Do you guys think this is true? You muted.
You said your educational
Dating
Education
outside
bracket.
of education bracket, meaning like what degree they hold or common sense?
So that's a good question. But I've seen this topic being presented, and you do have people that are educated, like college educated. It could go up the ladder. I could list all of them. People with their doctorate, the higher echelon people, the
I
low
don't
education,
think
the
the
people who dropped out.
degree speaks anything to intelligence level. Then you got book smarts and street smarts. You know what I'm saying?
True.
That's a good question.
I think that degree can cause division.
It does.
Okay, that's a good point.
Because eventually you think you smarter than me. Whether the dude take it that way or
It's true.
your dumb ass.
And
It's gonna come out one way or the other.
I feel like as long as you're smarter than a fifth grader, we good. That's how I feel.
Ooh.
Okay.
But yeah, I believe it can cause division. You know,
It can, but it shouldn't. Should it?
Definitely for like an English teacher. Man, they love correcting you, boy. Or, you know what I mean? You can't be walking out the hall saying some ranchy stuff out, right? They correcting you right there. Hey, that's not how you say that.
But you know, I've been in a situation where I feel like the person I was with had more street smarts than me, and I had more book smarts than him. And together we were able to really collaborate well on certain things.
I like that. Yeah, and that's kind of how I was seeing it. Like, it's kind of like opposite attracting, but I do understand some of the sentiments that she was sharing in that story, because it shouldn't matter.
Some things you shouldn't have to explain, though. Like, that right there is just common sense.
I've been accused in my marriage of not having common sense. So it's like, I don't know. Sometimes, and she got more degrees than me. You feel me? So it's just like, oh, you using big words. All right. You think you smarter than me. Okay.
I'm going to look it up and come back. Give me a second. That's crazy.
But it's one thing if, you know, they're using big words just to make you feel stupid. You know, I feel like sometimes people just use big words to make themselves feel, you know.
As long as they use those degrees and they just don't become trophies that they just checked off, we good.
Okay.
So you need to cash in them degrees for whatever it's worth. Because I know 12 in our family, we got family members that just go to school.
Yeah.
Just to get a degree. I got like 6 masters. You know? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And it shows based on our family, because most of them are teachers and principals and all of that. So they kind of hold us to a certain level of young education. So I could see why they do it, though. It's like, you know, I can see why.
I know
why they hold so many degrees and don't use them.
Yeah, they used to get their butt whooped. You ain't gonna sit down in their house and not do nothing. You got.
Well, they were teachers and principals.
Yeah, exactly. So so you couldn't. It was one of those things where you're not gonna put a bad name on the family or something like that. We're not saying that's the overarching subject, but it's like you ain't gonna sit here and not do anything. If you're gonna do something, at least go get an education and further yourself, you know.
And then a lot of times we're in the same house. So you get home and your uncle's there, who's the principal at the school. Because he came up from the city to spend a couple of months and just teach in your town. So you're seeing him every day. Extra butt whoopings for no reason.